Hi, welcome to our e-course, How to Connect with Your Sales Prospect and Build Rapid Rapport. The one thing I want to talk about today is exceptional customer service. Very, very important. The word exceptional is not used often anymore in our, what I feel is in our society, and I think it's very important to go exceptional when you're giving customer service. My first point is the initial meeting. When you are initially meeting your client, it's very important. Make eye contact, extend a hand if that's appropriate, and always smile. Often people are a little nervous or a little unsure, they're not sure what they're stepping into. Smile, make them comfortable with you, and then they'll kind of feel more comfortable in that space. As an example, I worked in a gym for several years, and I found that could be a very tense situation. I had clients often kind of tentatively open the door and look around. A lot of people that came into a gym had never been in a gym before, and they were nervous. Am I going to have to wear spandex? Like, what's this going to look like? And oftentimes I would go to the door and meet them at the door when they walked in. I would extend my hand, I would smile and say, "Welcome here, I'm so glad you took the time to check us out. What kind of information would you like?" And just talk, and I'd ask them about who they are and, what exactly are you looking for? Have you ever been to a gym before? Is this a little uncomfortable for you? I'd put it right out there. We'd have a little bit of a laugh and they would instantly feel like, oh, okay, this is not so bad. I would stand beside them and kind of guide them into it. And I mean, by all said and done, my sign-up rate was extremely high because people were comfortable. And that's very important. Number two, right mental attitude. When you're dealing with clients or customers, especially in retail, so important that they feel comfortable with the sale. Or one thing I've always done is when people are returning things. Most people hate to return things. I've known people with very expensive items and they don't bring them back because they hate the confrontation. What I've done with people is when they return something, I smile and say, was there a problem with this? Is there any way we can make this better for you? And if they say, no, I just want my money back, I will smile and say, hey, that's no problem. This will just take a few minutes and you'll be on your way. Treat them like they've just purchased an expensive item. They will leave feeling so relieved and they won't forget that customer service. And that is exceptional. Just an example of this, having a right mental attitude. How many times have you walked into a store where the clerk is either on the phone or they're talking with their friends behind the counter and it's kind of like, just a minute please, you feel like a total interruption. And that is not okay. I have actually walked out of stores without even if I wanted to buy something, I didn't, because it's like, I don't want to feel like an interruption or an imposition. And so it's really important to have a good mental attitude and to welcome those people. And it's just, you see the person and it's like, hi, how can I help you? That's important. My third point is over and above. How many of us get over and above service when we walk into a store? I know someone who works in retail. She works in a women's clothing store, and she will put their name on their change room door and she will stay with them the entire time. She had a couple of women come in from out of town. They needed an outfit for a wedding, and this was an older woman. She was very insecure, her and her two daughters, and this person just treated them like gold. She kept bringing outfits, she put beautiful things together, she brought jewelry, she brought shoes, she brought whatever this woman needed. And these three women left feeling like queens, like they had just been treated like royalty. And I think her sale was upward of $700 or $800, which in retail is pretty good. So over and above. Don't be scared to step that little step further and really embrace your client and help them to get exceptional customer service. So what I would love for you to take away today from this is go for it. Just be there for your client, over and above, push in, not in an aggressive way, but in a caring way, and really find out what they need and get it for them.